What happens when a dream of equality turns into silence? Animal Farm isn't only a political allegory, it's a masterclass in power and persuasion, unraveling how leadership styles control not just actions but belief itself. Today, we ask, in every organization, who really holds a microphone, as we explore how communication shapes group dynamics and influences organizational power. Welcome. I am Avdesh Miraj. Today we're stepping inside George Orwell's Animal Farm, not just as readers, but as communication scholars, because beneath the rebellion, the slogans, and the singing animals lies a story of how groups organize, how leaders persuade, and how power communicates. Looking on mainstream media networks like CNN and BBC, I witnessed Barack Obama as he appealed to audiences' emotions and logic with his perceived credibility. Tools utilized in communication known as the rhetorical traditions of ethos, pathos, and logos. Obama's communication for his organization appealed to Democrats and beyond. His was in alignment with Snowball's approach, one of hope, unity, and progress. His campaign slogans like Yes We Can reflected a belief that people could rise above division and build something better together. Grasping my attention, Barack Obama's leadership and communication style had a powerful influence on how I see voting, not just as a civic duty, but as a form of hope and responsibility. Unlike many politicians who rely heavily on fear or division, Obama's message centered on unity, optimism, and empowerment. His words made politics feel personal, as if every vote truly mattered in shaping a country through its leadership I wanted to live under. In that feeling, I glimpsed the farm as it was first imagined, a place where unity, not fear, shaped the future. But just as Napoleon convinced the animals that any dissent would lead to disaster, Donald Trump often used worst-case scenarios to shut down criticism and justify tight control over policies like immigration. In both cases, propaganda replaced truth and fear replaced dialogue. The result? People, like the farm animals, became more willing to sacrifice freedom or fairness in exchange for the illusion of safety. For Trump, like Napoleon, the use of these rhetorical traditions were exploited. Orwell's story is deceptively simple. Talking animals, a farm, a revolution. But underneath that simplicity is a razor-sharp warning that power tends to consolidate, that truth can be edited, and that real equality is always at risk of being rewritten. For communication scholars like myself, have a look at George Orwell's Animal Farm. Thank you for listening.